What's up, Julian Ramirez, Shadow Pit, The Devil's Reject, Mr. No Name, 1994, Big Machete, Familia Ramirez, JRPNG Media, what's crack-a-lacking, Mario Lopez, Jesse Mendez, Santiago R. Boyo, TT, thank you for that comment, TT. I appreciate that. Oh, hell no. Big boy. Boy, I see you been eating, boy. I seen that that short, man, that fucking too much caffeine short. That was a good one, boy. I sent mine, man. Antonio Gomez, what's up, man? Raul Lario Steel 831. California. What's up, man? Anthony Vargas, Born Supreme, Shannon M. Enert, Edward Galvez, what's up? D. Jackson, I see you, man. Haha, yeah, boy. Jason, that motherfucking 918, what's going on, man? Feathered Serpent, I ain't seen you in a while, boy. I hope everything's been cool with you, man. Oh man, Machetes, yeah, man. I'm waiting to hear about that, homie. Anything that hey, does let me know if you've heard any of these medications. Coumadin is one. Fuck. What's another one? Coumadin. I had to remember the other ones, man, but I'm waiting to hear whatever. I'm waiting to hear anything on that situation right there. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Wado Flores? Lucito Diaz. Preston Bluebird. Motherfucking Kansas City tapping in 316. Shout out to Kansas City, man. Ari Brandy 831. Oh shit, Shannon, you take Coumadin? Wow. That's I hope you don't have lupus. I hope it's for something else, Shannon. Yeah, Vicky, my wife that passed away, she used to be on Coumadin, and I think man, there's something else that yeah. I heard that, boy. Coumadin, and I can't remember the name of the other medication. It's a blood thinner. Exactly. Lucito Diaz. Oh shit, man. Yeah, my wife that passed away, that's why she used to take it, because she had heart issues, which was the reason why she ended up passing away. But it all was because of Coumadin, not because of Coumadin. It was all because of lupus. But Coumadin and was one of the many medications that, I'm sorry to hear that, Shannon. I keep you in my prayers. I don't pray that often, but when I do, you will be there. Shark City, what's up? Patricia Rincon, I see you. Big Figures, what's up, boy? Motherfucking make it rain, home. I'm just messing with you, boy. What's up, man? You had a good day the other day, homeboy. Shannon, yes, she used to be on Coumadin. That was one of the medications that she used to take to help kind of offset what was going on in her body. Obviously, her blood was too thick. They had to keep that. Coumadin, I guess, kind of stabilized it. Yeah, it's kind of messed up when you got an illness like lupus. They put you on a bunch of medication to help you with the illness, and it does help, but it's like putting a Band-Aid on it, because it messes up other parts of your body, your liver, because good looking out, Good looking out, Rojo. I appreciate it, man. Unnecessary though, my boy. You know, I know how it is for you right now, man. But I appreciate it. What's up, Rich DM650? Makina Listo, what's up, man? Yeah, man. I figured I'd tap in, see what's up with you guys before I start cutting some of these videos. Edward Galvez, what's up, man? Yeah, so that's the reason for the early live. $757 Virginia in the motherfucking canton. Shout out to Virginia, man. Hell yeah, I've been there. I don't know if you've seen the shorts on my channel where it was touching down in the airplane, man, but flew all the way out there to fucking Virginia. It's nice too, man. Where'd I stay at? I don't remember where I stayed at out there, man, but it was an experience. So I'm gonna get into these videos in a minute, but for those of you guys that even give a care, give a damn, what anybody got any suggestions as far as what to drop? War stories, inner demons, curb talk, game time, whatever, man. I made some motherfucking flautas last night. I got to drop another cooking video for you guys, man. I think, well, I call them flautas. Maybe they ain't flautas, but that's what I call them. So that's what they are, man. However, so for those of you guys, look, so hold up, man. I'm doing too much. I can't show the video. Let me see. So that right there, obviously, that was the carne asada, right? Then the masa, right? Is I do make homemade tortillas. Got to hit us with that nacho that nacho recipe. It's not so crazy. Is it true Norteños find out you committed a crime against another Norteño, they'll retaliate on you in jail or prison? Is it true if so? Basically, you're asking. It sounds like you're asking that question from another, like a different group segment. Like if you were somebody else that committed a crime against the Norteños, or a Norteño committing a crime against another Norteño. I give it to you both ways. How about that? Yeah, turn in your fucking essays and your discipline in your shit by 5 o'clock, man, or I'm gonna make you do it over. Yeah, of course. If let's just take the scenario, if you're from another group segment, if you committed some type of act against the Norteños, if let's just say beat somebody up, or you took their shit, took their dope, you burned somebody, yeah, they're gonna retaliate just like anybody else. I mean, it goes without saying. A crime against another Norteño. Okay, my bad, man. I ain't had enough coffee this morning. Well, that sounds like a Norteño committing a crime against another Norteño. It would have to be sanctioned. You just can't. You can't. Once you hit that county jail, you fall up under a household. That household. So as soon as you step through that door, regardless if you've been handed the HHPs or not, you fall up under the directives of that household. So if you've seen another norteño that might have assaulted you or took something from you in the past, just committed some type of crime, um, you couldn't just retaliate. It would depend on what it was, and it would have to be reported, and then it would get dealt with like that, man. So it's hopefully that kind of answers your question, man. I heard a black dude shot a norteño, and when he got to the county, they sliced him up. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but I've seen situations like that where there were some Africanos that used to run with us real tough on the streets, and he got into it, and it was some personal street shit. So just based on the fact that somebody got laid out there on the street, and he happened to be a norteño, it doesn't mean we're gonna necessarily hit that individual when he comes into the county jail. It could happen, but it doesn't. It's not written in stone. Because like I said, I've seen situations like that where it was like, hey, you know what? That happened on the streets. That's some hood shit. It was personal. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbled, man. But this dude was somebody that ran with us, had a long history of running with us. So nothing was done. But I could see a situation like that they hit an individual for shooting a norteño out there. Do a video about pulling me. Cause when you seen me, you were like, damn, that's a gangster. Yeah, a little redheaded, a little fucking what they call him, ginger. A fucking ginger. Little flat chested ginger. What's up, Nick? Nick Garza, Lucky Loco, I see you, boy. Carrillo's P310. Like, how do people in prison get so big without weights nowadays? Gotta improvise, my boy. They took the weights, Julian. There's no more weight power. So for those of us that wanted to try to stay healthy, you improvise. You get a water bag, get a plastic garbage bag, and you fill that shit up with water, and you take a t-shirt, tie it up, and use the sleeves for a handle. There's just different ways, man. But using a water bag or using your legal work, I used to make blocks of like dumbbells, actual dumbbells up in Pelican Bay. I would use them for a seat during the daytime when I wasn't working out, because it was a sheet with my legal work tied up in a perfect block, magazines, books, transcripts, whatever, tied up, tied real tight, and then I had a customized handle, rolled up pieces of paper, and that was a dumbbell. I had two of them. So I mean, you find different, man. I've gotten fucking straight creative up in there where I had a sheet with a little pulley, where it was like a cable weight draped over the fucking locker, draped. I've done all kind of shit, man. But you find different ways to improvise, man. A lot of isometrics, a lot of push-ups, calisthenics, burpees, and you make it happen, homeboy. Oh, hey, get up out of here, boy. This guy, man, I get stupid big just off of dips and push-ups because of years of thousands of hours on the Oh man, boy. You're a cold cat, man. Hey, Box, Rabbit from SJ. Which one? Shark City. There's a couple of them. Doja 831, Ginja Ninja, Born Supreme. Still getting swole off bread and water, ice. Huh. Her box will curl Sally like a sack of potatoes. Oh man, yeah. Imagine my Sally like that. Roll them up like a straight fucking tamale. Good back arm weight. What's up, Eddie de Borja? What's up, homeboy? Muscle memory. Muscle memory. That's what it is, homeboy. If you had them before, they'll come back with just push-ups, backwards, and bars. That is very true. Man, I ain't gonna send you links so you come on here with your fucking hairy shoulders and your goddamn fucking what is those you guys be wearing, man? Those wife beaters. You at work right now anyway, boy. Ain't you supposed to be working right now? Ronnie Delgado, what's up, man? Tapped in G from Soho. What's up, Juan? What's up, RM? I appreciate you, RM. Appreciate that, man. Oh, you start working 20 minutes. You want to tap in? I'll let you tap in, boy. You serious?
Why the hell ain't my camera on?
Oh shit.
Hold on, let me come back in.
Nah, man, we ain't got time to pussyfoot, homeboy. What's up, Ghostface? Fresno's finest, the drunk investor. El Toro Paul, what's up, man? Shout out to Orange County.
What's up with you, boy?
What's up? Why?
How you doing, homie?
This mother. Come on, dog.
Hey,
What's up?
why are you talking
Fuck,
about my hair
man?
ass shoulders, bro?
Are you serious, man?
I'm trying to
These
say
guys.
I'm out of razors, man. How I'm supposed to?
All right, man. I hear you, bro. What's going on, man?
Man, just chilling, man. I was about to go live, and I seen I got a notification that you went live, bro. I ain't seen a notification from you for weeks.
You still go on YouTube?
Yeah, I just got monetized last night. I think I finally got the hours.
No shit. I thought you weren't doing YouTube no more, bro.
Man, I was just chilling, bro. I got, to be honest, man, not being monetized, it sucks. And second, sometimes you just don't feel it, bro.
Yeah, man, but I'm sure you got people that like. I'm sure you got people that are still loyal and still wanna hear from you, man. So
yeah, I got
about them too.
I got a solid following, man. I'm gonna be back on it, man. I just went through a phase, man, working too much and just not feeling it, bro.
Yeah,
but
no, I get it, bro. Trust me, I get it, man.
It's hard sometimes, man. Like I don't mind doing the lives, you know what I mean? Interactive, but that content, bro, it's like,
yeah. Why do I cuss so much? I don't know, man. I guess I got a potty mouth, the man. I don't know, man.
Man, still said I had the Joe Dirt cutoff. God damn. Everybody's on me today. Big Boxer said I'm a good hairy shoulder motherfucker. Ginger.
Hey, so what you just now start working at this time during the day?
Yeah. I started 15 minutes, man.
You got the cool hours in, man. Shit.
Yeah, I missed the commute both ways. On the weekends, I work 5 till 10. So, I mean, yeah, I got cool hours, you know.
That's right. How you been otherwise, man?
I'm finding it, bro. I'm finding the motivation, man. I'm finding it. It's been a rough year, you know what I mean? But it comes and goes. Hopefully the next year will be as good as this last one was bad. You know what I mean? That's all I'm hoping, you know.
How's the babies, man?
Shit, man. My youngest just turned 10 on the 13th.
Get big quick, bro.
Yeah. Got them 10, 8, two of them are grown now, man. 22, 18, and then I got my 10-year-old. That's it. Thank the Lord.
She's in school though, right?
Yeah, for sure. She's 4th grade.
4th grade. Damn. I remember those days, man.
Yeah, she's homeschooled too, man. Ever since the COVID, man, we just kept her on this on the program that we had got her on. So, you know, they don't have to be subject to all the stuff that they got going on in these schools nowadays, man, with things that I don't want my kids subjected to, you know, personally. You know, my children, you know, your children, hey, they're your children, but man, it's a little rough, man, because you got to deal with homework, and you know, you got to be kind of an asshole sometimes and be like, hey, this needs to be done, period. We're not arguing, crying. We're not doing none of that stuff. This is what you got to do. So you kind of got to be the bad guy as a teacher, but at the same time, teach them.
It's hard love, man. It's just hard love.
You know, and the things that me and you have both been through, you know, that we both know we should have learned in school, like learning how to do a budget, learning how to do all those things that they don't teach you in school, teaching them about credit, teaching them this, teaching them that. I feel like you do a better job at home, bro. They send you the basic curriculum, you know, through the internet and whatnot, but you know, you improvise so much of it, man. So I don't know. I think I like her being at home, bro. You know,
and most definitely.
I live in the hood too, man, and I don't want her subjected to that shit. You know.
Yeah, those type of lessons, those type of life lessons that those come from home, man. Credit and all that stuff that you're talking about. But that's that tough love that's fatherhood, man. She needs that. So I mean, that's
it's rough. It's rough. You know, she might not be feeling good. She might have, you know, messed around on her tablet till midnight. Now she don't want to get up, and I gotta, hey, check it out, check it out, man. You're my favorite. You know, she knows she's my favorite.
Yeah,
but don't play with me. You know, it's you got to do what you got to do, man.
Hey, it's crazy, man. You look at kids nowadays in the stuff, the way that the way they get taught in school. You know what I'm saying? And it's completely different from when we used to go to school. They got tablets, computers, and all this other kind of stuff, man. And it's just a trip. And some of the stuff that they teach them, man, it's wild, bro.
Yeah.
You know, especially when they get in high school and stuff, man.
You know what's unfortunate these days is, man, you know, the adult politics and the things that go on in society, man, they're coming into the schools, man, to elementary schools and middle schools where that stuff has no business. You know, that time's for learning, bro, and letting kids be kids, man. You know, all the stuff that's happening in the nation with, you know, different subjects, bro. They're hammering it into our kids. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah,
I'm glad I kept my kids at home, bro.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't think 8 and 9-year-olds should be subject to the problems of the world. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's for us to worry about. You know, our kids are supposed to be as wholesome and worry-free as they can be until it's time to, you know, for them to start making decisions on their own, you know?
Yeah.
Not being forced stuff that's political by nature, you know?
Yes, sir.
What's up with you though, boy?
Same old, man. No. Just Watching life pass me by, man. I'm on my last leg.
That's the last one.
It's our last. I mean, shit. I'll be my birthday next month. I'll be 50 motherfucking 3.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, it happens, man. But
I remember when we first met, bro. Man, you was in charge of everything, and I was like, man, this dude is young as shit, man. Now look at now we're like Tibbs and DC and shit.
Hey man, I figure I got about 20 good solid years left. It's crazy when you think about it, though, how much time has passed, how quick it passes you, man.
Yeah, no, hey,
No,
the older you get, the faster the years go by, too, bro. You remember when you were in school or when we were in prison, even, bro, the year, man, it's only been a fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, God damn, it was just, man, I was just at 4th of July last, you know what I mean? It's like, it seems like the day by 2-3 times as fast as they used to, bro.
yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. Good Lord, big 53, Familia Ramirez. Yeah, I know, man. I'm over half 100, man.
Yeah, feather serpent, that man, and RM. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just my personal thing. You know, my kids, my school. That's how it's gonna go. You know, that's one thing about being the dad, the principal, the teacher.
Yeah. Hey, like a lot of these guys are saying too. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, the likelihood of it happening, it's probably minimal, but all the stuff that happens in schools nowadays too, man, people are scared to let their kids go to school.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
they did. My kids didn't grow up like me. You know, I grew up in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my
Yeah.
kids go to school in my neighborhood, they'd be like, oh, they'd be scared. They'd be scared. They'd be some scary little white kids. They'd be some scary little, bro. My son thinks he's tough, and I'm like, bro, man, they're gonna put hands on you, fool. On you, bro. You got red.
Llavero, huh?
You got red hair too. You can be catching them things.
Yeah, motherfucking ginger.
He's gonna be getting them knuckle sandwiches just fed to him.
Yeah, man. I should do a fucking spill on that. The first day I seen you come out to the yard, little redhead kid, man, flat chested. You know, when motherfucker flat chested walk like this on the tippy toes. Like, who the fuck is this cat right here? I think you even had a fucking Mongolian, bro. Now that I think about it.
I did. I did.
Britannia, damn, you still come around? Shit. I ain't seen you in ages. I'm glad you all right.
Kevin says that video is mandatory.
What's that?
I guess you clowning on me because I was hella swole and shit. Dude, I weighed
you were hella swole.
I weighed $150 when I met you, bro.
Yeah.
Like 152 probably. I got on the scale yesterday, bro. I was at 268, man. I got up to 280 for a minute. It's too much.
Yeah, I seen you on that short. I was like, damn, old boy, put some weight on, man.
Man, that's too much eating.
Easy.
Too much eating and drinking.
It's easy, bro. It comes on quick.
Cut out the drinking.
The drinking, yeah, that'll do it, man.
15 pounds just from not drinking for a month. I drank a couple beers last night for the first time in I don't know how long. It makes for a better life, you know. Motherfucker, relax a little bit, you know what I'm saying, instead of feeling all weird.
What's up, JoJo?
JoJo's the homie.
B Garza. We need more of these. Rojo Box. We need more of these lives.
Hey Rojo, you ever see Boxer get active on someone? Nah, man. Boxer was in the yard. He didn't have to do none of that. He done his though. He done his. There's no doubt. Shit, we had every time I was in Boxer, man, it was fairly peaceful. I mean, I only seen I called one removal and I seen one hands-on removal, which was pretty weird. When they beat up that dude who was burnt up, you remember Box? Kawamo and them?
Oh, yeah. That
They
little dude.
yeah, they punched him all in his burns and shit.
Yeah.
And I called one, later on when I wasn't just a regular little homie no more. But it was always fairly peaceful when me and Box were together.
What year was it? We probably this was probably what 93, 94, somewhere around there.
I think 94, 95, and 96, I ran into you in all 3 of those years.
94, 95, 90, yeah.
I remember last time I seen you, I just came in there and wrote an essay and sent it to you because I knew I'd end up owing you one anyway.
Oh,
Get
man.
it out the way right there.
Tell these guys how you used to sleep all day, man. I'd be on one side of the building and I'd be here. Hey, Rojo! Rojo! What, man? What? I was in the back of my cell washing my laundry.
Hey, Rojo, I got something for you. Damn. I don't got a pole. Make one, motherfucker. Boxer gave me tough love. Hey, you know what I was thinking about though, man? Like a month ago, man. I'm glad y'all didn't end up beating me up because I was sleeping every day.
Oh, yeah, I knew you was, man. I think no, that wasn't you. That was Willow. Willow used to do that shit too, man. But when Willow was asleep, he was the link for the front bar to the back bar.
Yeah.
It's all good though, man.
Yes. Yeah, I would always up right under you somehow too, man. You'd always be on like the beginning of 4. I'd be on the beginning of 3.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think we were ever in East Block together, though.
We were always in East Block.
When we in Carson's? Oh yeah. We were in East Block.
With you.
That's right.
I only went to Carson section like the last time I was there. I was on the first tier over there for a minute. I think I don't know if I ended up going to East Block or if I went home. I think I might have just went home. I don't remember. That was like in, I don't know, 2001 maybe. Oh shit! You been dropping a lot of content, man. I ain't got no.
Man.
I ain't got
no
notifications from you, man. I'm about to unsubscribe and resubscribe, man, because, like I said, I was about to go live, sitting here in the parking lot, and I finally got a notification that you were going live. I was like, oh shit!
Should go live, man.
I gotta go work right now. I'll go tonight or something.
I haven't been putting out the kind of content that I usually was putting out, man. Taxes and just some other things that I had to take care of this last month, but I'm gonna start cranking it back up, man. I haven't done like hardly any profiles or Q&As or none of that stuff, but I'm gonna start up again.
That's right. Well, man, I just want to jump in and say what's up to you, brother. I got to go to work now, man. Have a great rest of your day. And, man, I'll give you a call this evening, man. We'll chop it up.
Yeah, do that, homie. Have a good day, bro.
All right, my man. All right, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Y'all show Box some love, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. All right, boy. It's less than nothing. Oh, I like this. Yes, sir. You guys can explain the debriefing process. Some say you got to admit the existence of the organization. Is that true? Stephen Alvarez, you get a chance, man, go through some of my profiles. I did a whole spill on the debriefing process. I never had to go through that process in prison. But I know all about it. I know how it's done, and you have to definitely 100% admit whatever organization you belong to, or even if you didn't. Basically, gotta let them people know anything and everything that you were involved in, and any kind of criminal activity that you know about. People try to say there's a lot of people that go through the debriefing process and say that they never said nothing, that they didn't talk about nothing, or they didn't know nothing, so they didn't talk about nothing, or they were never a part of nothing, so they didn't talk about nothing, or they just talked about themselves, which is just a bunch of bullshit. Those gang intel officers, man, they're not stupid, and they want to hear about you and what you were involved in, but they want to hear about what you know about other people. So, at one time, the debriefing process, man, CDC, when they were really using it, there was a lot of fucking dudes that were rolling over, just because they wanted to get out of the shoot program. So they had to go through the debriefing process. They had to, to get out on an S and Y yard. And when you go through that process, you have to talk about other people. You have to tell them everything that you know. They're not stupid. So if you were somebody that just came in there and said, I didn't know nothing. I know homeboys like that. They really weren't involved and they really didn't have that much info. They tell them, you know what, all right, go to the back of the line. And when you're ready to get serious, then we'll talk about it again. Talk about getting you out there to a main line. Because you got the reason why they want to make sure that you implicate other people and that you're serious is because you could be a sleeper. You could be somebody that is trying to slip out to a yard to get somebody. So they're not just going to let somebody come through and just give up a little bit of info. And they know when somebody's being real and when somebody's holding back, man. But yeah, you basically got to give a whole outline of everything you were involved in. If you were Norteño, Sureño, whatever you were involved in, the organization, what it was about, the structure, the lead kind of crimes, all that stuff. I got validated as a regular Norteño, joined the gang the day my validation package came. Yeah. Scante clouds all day. Cyfrax. What's up, Days Bags? Art Lopez. Robert, what video are you talking about, Robert? You talking about the Curb Talk, the last one that I did on how to basically how to maintain sobriety and what was it, working a legitimate job. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, you guys got any other topics like that you'd like to hear me elaborate on or delve off into, man? Throw your suggestions out there. I'm open to pretty much anything, man. Anything I could do that might help somebody. It's all good, man. But yeah, those are real life experiences, man. I'm glad a lot of people were able to relate to that stuff. If you are out of race, are the rest of the organization obligated to take off on site if they hear people saying negative stuff? If you are out of race, my brain ain't clicking today. If you are out of race, are the rest of the organization obligated to take off on site? Reword that for me, my boy. I'm not understanding the question. You should do a profile on Coolnut. You ever run into him in the streets, in the joint? Yeah. In the county jail. Not on the streets. Box, you know if Turtle still locked up? Yes, he is. He matter of fact, he ended up, how much time did he take? He caught a case out there. He caught a case and boy was looking at like 30 years. Know what he was doing fucking around out there, but he was. And I want to say he took like 10 years. What's up, EBK family? Was cracking home, boy. Yeah, but he is locked up, and I believe he's got about he's got to pull like another 6 or something like that before he touches back down. He's lucky he still got daylight, man. Sitting on them strikes. He got up out of California just to go fuck around out there in Arizona. That's my boy though, man. Like if they hear other people talking about your homeboy because he isn't of your race but rolls. Oh yeah. If they hear other people talking about. Yeah, they'll tune him up. Side fracks, most definitely. So like you're talking about like a situation like Chopo from Watsonville. Chopo is an Africano, um, but he was an NF member. So you're basically asking like if somebody was disrespecting Chopo because he was an Africano and he wasn't Raza, would they get stomped out? They'd probably get stomped out. Yeah. I mean, if he rolls with the homies, and it doesn't matter. It don't matter what race he is, don't matter where he came from, what hole he came up out of. If he's rolling with the homies, they got his back 100%. What's up, Chongo? I send mine right back at you. Boy, I'm dealing with a lot of drug and alcohol recovery. I'm real active in the community. That's good, bro. That's good. I'm sure you got a lot to offer. You know, a lot of people out there, man. You've been around for a while, bro. Shit, probably about just as long as me. So, um, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm sure you're helping a lot of people. How you doing, Maxine? Do I think the Nortes will ever establish in SoCal? Probably not. Probably not. You know, it depends. I mean, what you're talking about. I'm sure there's a lot of Norteños that have moved out there, that have relocated, but they're not out there. They're not out there doing it like they were when they were living in Northern Cal. They're not out there running. Well, I take that back. I mean, I've seen. I ran around a lot in Southern California, and there's cats out there wearing red all the time, and nobody even thinks twice about it because they're not thinking norteño. There's a lot of 49er fans out there tripped out. Um, but you know, as far as going out there, establishing, setting up, and you know, like a hood out there, some hell no. I don't see it. And if they are, they're flying under the radar and they're being real slick about it. I'm good, yeah, Maxine. I'm just living life. I've gained a whole new outlook on Rasa from up north because of YouTube. Respect. That's right, Kevin. That's good, man. Andres Juarez just leaving the Highland right now. Just leaving. Damn, boy. What up, boxer? Working and listening to your show. I appreciate that, Alfredo. Ramirez, stay tapped in, homie. Did El Mencho have any connects with homies when he lived in Frisco? I'm sure he did. I can't speak of none personally. I'm not aware of. What are you talking about? Talking about in the past or now? Present. Past is my past. So that didn't even come into that didn't even come into play. But no, it wasn't. The box. Where old Jerry been? Old Jerry, which Jerry? Oh, that Jerry. He got a job and kind of doing his thing, man. Trying to stay invisible. Charles Bukowski. That video you dropped about your early life was deep. Damn, I'm glad you guys liked that video. I didn't really think that much of it. I imagine you're talking about the curb talk too. Well, I think maybe a lot of people identify with that video because it talked about addiction and the family dynamics and things like that, and working a legitimate job. A lot of people can identify with that. I'm glad though, man. I'm glad it resonated with a lot of people. But that's the kind of stuff that I want to continue to do. My whole objective is been the same as it's always been as far as YouTube, trying to help people. That's straight up, and when I say that, I mean it. You know what I mean? But if there's other issues, other topics like that, you know what I mean? You guys go ahead and drop them. Drop any suggestions that you guys have. Haven't been in here for a while. Had a lot of work. Sending my respect your way. Hope all is well with you and your loved ones. Oh, Bobby Nelson. How about when you're able to tie your fucking shoe, you fucking hippopotamus? When am I gonna go out there and do something? Hey. The fucking brains of a fucking bowling ball, man. How about you just like spin up out of here, man? If that's really Bobby Nelson, who's your coolest cellular, bro? my coolest cellular. Oh, my coolest celly. I don't know, man. I hate everybody, bro. It's hard for me to answer that. Nah. There was this cat also from Modesto that I sold up with up in the Bay, man. Cool cat. He was a cool cat, youngster. He was probably, I would probably say him, man. Haha. Better not say Joey. Hell no, nah, man. There you go. Sure wasn't what do they call him? Joey Fruitcake. What's up? What's up, Gringo Living? Also from WSB. Think it's necessary for kids to join gangs nowadays versus the 90s. Do I think it's necessary for kids to join gangs? Do I think it's necessary? No, I don't think it's necessary. I think I know what you're trying to say though. A gangbang is played out though. Cold Gaming. It's played out. It's not what it used to be. It's not the 90s. Yeah, it's a bunch of horse feathers. It's just, you know, back in those days you had a different mentality. And yeah, I know, I got you, man. I knew that's what you meant, but it's like you know, the mentality was different back in the 90s than what it is now. Nobody's thinking about gangbanging no more, man. It's all about social media, skinny jeans, motherfucking uh you know, people they're just doing different shit, man. They're not thinking about that no more. Nobody's banging like that. I mean, it's still happening, but kids are not thinking that no more. You know, back then you had different things like you know, I always say this, but like when the movie American Me came out, or when that movie Mi Vida Loca came out, it set a fad. It was like a fad where the mentality was gang banging at that time. A lot of sureños gravitated towards that movie, and you've seen a lot of sureños. And then you had like Dark Room Familia, and that those albums, those norteño inspired rap albums that came out, those created fads back in the 90s. And you've seen a lot of norteño. You just don't see that now. Somebody could drop, like right now, today, you could, if Dark Room Familia was to drop right now in this day and time, it wouldn't have had the same effect. You wouldn't see a fucking wave of red. It would, some people would listen to it, some people wouldn't. And you know what I mean? What's going on up in there, man? Do BGF give Crips and Bloods orders? Negative. No, BGF and the Bloods and the Crips, they do their own thing. They don't take orders from nobody. They don't even have shot callers within their own group, within the Crip car. They have the closest that they have to shot callers is what they call OGs. You know, the older guys, and they act as like advisors, but they kind of roll together as a collective. Same with the Sangres, the Bloods. It's the same thing with them. You know, back in the 80s, the Crips and the Bloods used to give a lot of respect to the BGF, and you know, the respect that they would give them, they would take advice, and because of that respect, they had a little bit of influence, but that's as far as it ever went. They wouldn't allow nobody to call shots for them. You can get killed by an Edgar. I must be on the shine. No, you're not on the shine, homeboy. Come on, man. No personal feelings. I didn't see you, my boy. were you trying to say? You just got a cold handle, my boy. Did you know C, little man from Dinuba? Nah, I didn't know him. He must have been somebody somebody new, a new C. Is there still BGF in prison or no? Yeah, they're not completely gone. They're still what's his name? All a lot of those older, they're dinosaurs, Fatih and all them dudes that were in the shoot program, they're out there on the main lines now with everybody else. So they're not as influential as they used to be, but they still exist. What were you like when you were on drugs compared to sober? Well, I can tell you this, man. I think drugs changed me in a lot of different ways. Obviously, they change everybody, but uh, they made me a lot more violent. They did. Um, Short temper. Uh, it changed my character. You know, my mom, she used to tell me she hated me whenever I was on drugs, even though it was kind of hypocritical because she continued to do drugs until the day it killed her. But she used to tell me, and it was funny because you guys know the story. I started using drugs with her at the age of 12, but she would tell me, I fucking hate you when you're on that shit. And she meant it. Um, so I think, it changed me in a lot of different ways. My character, my personality. Like I said, I think it made me a lot more. When I think back to a lot of the shit that I used to do, violence wise, I trip out because there's a lot of things that I've done that I wouldn't do right now. But I sit back and think about it. Like I really did that. You know what I mean? And I don't care who you are, how strong you think you are. To some extent, whenever you're using drugs, it that dopamine mentality, it shows out some type of way, whether you're just a straight scandalous like a lot of people are. It's still some kind of way it will change you as far as the dopamine mentality. I was asking what legit businesses were you seized, what what legit businesses were seized during Black Widow. I heard about a trucking company. Any truth to that? Asking because I know you got all the info on the disc. Um, a trucking company. I'm not aware of that one. So Operation Black Widow, the only businesses that I know that they took, I know they took a cell phone business that Powder from Salas had up and running out there in Oakland. They took a clothing store that was run by Mario Diaz, one of the main targets in Operation Black Widow, and some tattoo shops. That's that's about it. You know, my case wasn't part of Operation Black Widow, but they took a limousine business that that I had established as well. So those are the only legitimate businesses that I know of. Willie, I've had friends, rich parents paid for college, and college said, "Don't ever join a gang." 10 years later, he locked it up for drugs, etc. It can happen. Oh hell yeah! Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, or I don't know. Yeah, it can definitely happen to anybody. Was the BGF stronger than the Bloods and the Crips? I would have to say at the peak of when they established themselves within the prison system, I think they were stronger. They were just a lot more cohesive, man, and whenever you have an organization that functions with the leadership and with the type of structure that the BGF was structured under, that it's going to be a strong organization. The Crips and the Bloods, with all due respect, got nothing but respect for the Crips and the Bloods, but they're different kind of they're two different kind of organizations. One is a criminal organization. The other one is just kind of like just a group, if that makes sense. You think passing time is a little easier due to the fact now you have tablets to communicate to your loved. Oh, in prison, yeah, I've never got to experience that. I can tell you this though, more money. The closest I had to a tablet, and it's not even really even close. So my case, when I got indicted, there was a lot of phone calls. There was a lot of discovery, paperwork, a lot of shit that they seized, um, ledgers, all that. So there was so much shit that it was easier for them to just give us court ordered iPods. So I had an iPod in the county jail. And even though that's nothing like a tablet, it's one of them. Where's that motherfucker at? Matter of fact, I think I got it right here. I sure the motherfucker do. So this is the actual iPod that I had, right? So I tell you what, man, even though it's not close to being a tablet, it passed time, bro. But I can tell you right now, just thinking about it, hell yeah, man. Having a tablet and being able to communicate with your loved ones, that's a blessing, man. The only way we used to be able to do it when we were locked up in the shoot program is through letters, or you have to wait to get a visit. But having a tablet like that, it's almost in real time where you can communicate with them through emails. Like, man, that's got to be a super cool thing, and it's only 5 cents an email. 5 cents an email. And these guys can get videos. They can get pictures, and you can record audio clips for them. So all that shit, man, it all passes time. The new thing that a lot of these guys are doing now that have tablets, and it depends on where they're at, whether or not the whoever's monitoring the tablets, whoever is in charge at that institution of monitoring the media that comes through, whether it's video. The new thing now is these motherfuckers like twerking videos, because obviously they don't give them nothing. They don't let them have any kind of pornography. But twerking videos come pretty goddamn close. They come pretty close, man. That's the new thing. Guys in there, they'll pay 10, 15, $20 for like 30 twerk videos. And they want the greasy, grimy, you know what I'm saying? That's the new thing now. So some of these places, some of the COs, they're cool. They let stuff come in as long as they don't show any nudity, but it's like there's barely anything covering it up, but they love it. Raffle off my iPod. Maybe, that's a thought. Can you explain yourself in a child abuse case, or is it straight up PC like chum shit? That's a sensitive topic right there, man. I mean, there's nothing. It depends what you're talking about. There's nothing. If you get locked up for some type of crime against a child, you're not going to get too much consideration at all for something like that. You know, there's different things. I've seen homeboys get caught up for, having a gun by the crib, right? Or having a gun in the same room where you have a baby inside the bassinet or something like that. And because of something like that, they'll charge you with like child endangerment or something like that. That's probably the only thing that, in a situation like that, a homeboy probably gets some consideration. Hey, bro, you shouldn't be keeping fucking guns in the same room as your kids, but that's something that's you probably are not going to get hit for that. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about any type of weirdo type of shit, sexual deviant type of shit, you're not going to get no consideration. It's pretty much it's that shit falls on deaf ears. It's curtains for you, man. B, which active NF member would you say goes by unmentioned or overlooked? Who's underrated? Sleepers doesn't get mentioned too much. Belucas from Oakland is another NF member. He doesn't get mentioned too much. Those guys are in the state, but like Wino from Salinas is another one. Gabe Caracheo from Salas in the Feds. Those are some of the ones that come to my mind right now. Shit, there's not too many left, man. At least from the old school. All these guys are new. I see you, Sarah. How you doing? Was there ever a religion that Norteños weren't allowed to be a part of? Nah. I've never heard nothing about anybody dictating whether or not. I mean, whatever you decide, whatever type of religion or personal beliefs that you have, that's your business. I've never heard anybody ever get in trouble or somebody told that they couldn't be a Buddha or they couldn't practice whatever it is, being a Jehovah Witness, a Christian, nah. I've even heard of homeboys, they were into Antoine LaVey, the satanic priest, the satanic Bible, devil worship. That's their business. I'm okay, Sarah, just doing what I do, What's up, the Wolf, B Garza, any notable homeboys you run into from Hollister, from Hollis? I only know a few homeboys from Hollis. Boy, Charlie Campa, his brothers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What's up, Demon? Were you around during the time Jim Jones era? Shit, I don't know. When was Jim Jones around? The 60s? You know, I've been around. I was around when they used to talk about Jim Jones a lot, but I don't know. That's how they kill people and not get caught or don't get caught slipping. What am I missing? I know a few dudes who prayed to the devil. Okay. That's how they kill people and not get caught or don't get caught slipping. How many miles you got on your Harley? Homeboy, I still got like 300, bro. Ridiculous, right? And do you ride alone or with a few homies? I rode with some homies before, but I ride solo pretty much, man. But I need to put some miles on that thing. Matter of fact, I'm due to just get it out the garage and put it on the road for at least a few minutes, man. What if what if some what if someone what if what if someone northerners jack a affiliate from another town for 3 pounds of bud, and the affiliate is known to have what if someone what if some northerners jack an affiliate from another town for 3 pounds of bud, and the affiliate is known to have done work and kick it with the homies? Should they let that kind of stuff? So it depends, bro. Every scenario is different. There's not a blanket statement or answer for that right there. It would depend on who that individual is. It would depend on like the person that got their dope took. It depends on who that norteño is that took the dope and the circumstances of it and whether or not that individual is valuable. If he's an asset, like give you an example. I had a I had a connection that I was working with out in San Jose that was part of the Gulf cartel. I didn't know it at the time. I just thought he was a paisa with a shitload of dope. And I slid up under this dude. I got to the point to where he trusted me and started keeping his dope in one of my safe houses, which was an apartment that I was living next to. This is when I was in Campbell. And I was gonna get this dude. This was my meal ticket. I was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I got to get him. And you know, when I think back on it, it was he had at one time there was 100 pounds that he was safekeeping in that apartment. You do the math, 100 pounds at that time, pounds were going for 9,000 a pop, and that was good. Break them down, and it's stupid money. You know what I mean? I was slinging ounces all day for 700 at that time, and people were loving it. So, but anyway, my point is, I had this dude. I got him to trust me, and then I had him where right where I wanted to get him, 100 pounds, and the only thing that was protecting that dope is a little paisa that he had. He would have that paisa stay in the apartment. That little motherfucker, all he'd do is lay on the couch, smoke cigarettes all day, and watch the TV. There was nothing else in that whole apartment. Just that, just that fucking, just that couch that he laid on. And and I was gonna get him. I was gonna get him. But the thing was is I let leadership know. I let Corny and Pinky and them know about this dude, and the amount of weight that he had. And when I let them know, he wanted us to start networking. So we started networking with Salinas, and then he started supplying them, and he started supplying Watsonville, and then he started supplying Frisco. Then he was already supplying San Jose. So now the problem was I couldn't get him now. I couldn't get him because they started to look at him as an asset to the organization. They were looking at him as their connection now. So I fucked that all up. I wanted to get that motherfucker though. That Paisa, I could have just suffocated that dude and took all that dough, and I probably would have still been in Cabo right now on the beach somewhere. What's up, Farmero? Hey, bro. I hope everything's good with you, man. Came in sticking for. Uh-huh. Yeah. So anyway, to finish that up, that's kind of the same situation that you're talking about, but it would depend, on things like that right there. If I would have robbed that connection, honestly, I was a regimental commander, and it really was my connection. I wouldn't have got hit or nothing like that, but I wouldn't have. I probably would have got yelled at, because it would have stopped their money. That's on some level. They wouldn't have been able to continue to network. So they probably wouldn't have been happy about it. Boxer Loke, push, pull, strive. What is a Norteño sympathizer? Somebody that favors the Norteños, that somebody that wants to, that works with the Norteños, that depending on what capacity, you got sympathizers, guys that in prison that will gather information. If they're from another, you can have like a white dude just say he's white, but on the unders, he's a Norteño sympathizer. He's gathering intel and he's giving us information, or he's looking out for our best interest. For some reason, either he's got family that are hooked up with the Norteños, or he rolled with us at one time, or he just for whatever reason he sympathizes. There's different ways, but that's pretty common right there. Box, what happens if you refuse to divulge your resources? But you probably get in trouble. I mean, it depends on what kind of resources, in what scenario, Mark 9400. Did y'all consider the sympathizers as enemies or civilians? It depends. I don't like that word civilian. I don't believe in that shit. And that's just me personally. I don't believe in that, that the whole civilian concept. But for the sake of answering your question, they weren't considered enemies. No, they were just considered allies. Somebody that's a sympathizer, like they're just an ally. Were you locked up during '89 earthquake? Yeah, yes, I was. San Quentin, West Block, Yard Side, 4th tier. I was right there, um, in my cell when that shit happened. And put it like this, bro. I had a mirror. I used to look down the tier. When that earthquake hit, all the fucking COs ran out of the block, and even the CO that was on the gun walk, he ran out. But I looked out the tier because that motherfucker was shaking. San Quentin, I don't know if it's on landfill, but the whole prison felt like it was on water. But when I looked out, when I put that mirror out my cell through my bars and looked out the tier, the fucking tier was going like this. I looked over at my cellie and I said, bro, this motherfucker's going down, homie. I really thought that we were gonna end up buried. I didn't think it was gonna last through that shit. Not the way it was shaking. I thought we were gonna take a little ride, man. What happens if a white sympathizer gets found out and is assaulted by his people? Do you guys stick up for him or let his people deal with him for overstepping? It's by honestly, bro, a situation like that, it's unfortunate, but to go to war over something like that, it'd be unlikely. It would just be a situation where, like, damn, homeboy's cover got blown. It's fucked up. But what are you gonna do? Like, in order for something like that to happen, he's gone. Obviously, he's gone. He's off the yard. The two cats that hit him or whoever hit him, they're gone. So now you're left with. So what do? We just retaliate on the Woods, on the rest of them for what happened. What's there to gain? There's nothing to gain in that situation. I get it. This was somebody that was looking out for our best interests, and on some level, he was loyal to us. But you got to look at the bigger picture too, bro. So nothing would probably happen, honestly, man. Message received, nothing but we'll find a way. Dave's SFM message received, nothing but love. I will find it back channel to you. What's your opinion on Nathaniel rap music then and today? Also, seeing Goto signing Southsiders from LA and San Diego trip you out? Nah, man, you know what? Hey, it's all business, bro. It's signing Southsiders to his label. It's a business move, man. That's how I look at it. Other people might look at it different, but in the big scheme of things, he's making moves, to make money. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. Again, that's just me. What's my opinion on Nathaniel rap music? I don't know. Some of it's cool. I listen to a little bit of it. I'm more oldies and love, old school and shit like that. But uh, I think some of it's all right. It's a trend out there, so Northaniel's got to get theirs too. Yeah, I know a lot of native Northaniels, especially from up in the Ukiah area, Coyote Valley, um, Hopland, Mendocino County. Where's that other Martin 94 box? That reminds me of when someone I knew lit up a cop car with me in it. The cops ran and didn't come back for like 5 minutes until backup arrived. Well, damn, homeboy, you got lucky. Yeah, man. Let's keep this positive, man. Let's keep it positive. I'm starting to see the negative stuff. Yeah, the mission definitely changed dramatically, Sound Wolf. It's nothing like it used to be. I'm not just talking about, you know, the diversity when it comes to the people out there, what kind of people are in the mission district now. I'm talking about the whole landscape. It doesn't even look the same. You got substations on every corner now, practically. Army Street Projects is gone. They rebuilt some shit. It doesn't look nothing like Army Street. You would never even know that it was ever even existed. It's like completely gone. Yeah, the cities it's changed, man. Box, why didn't you narrate all of the brick? Bro, with all due respect, homie, there was just there was too many things in that book that I wasn't feeling it, man. I'll just be honest. I mean, it was the sexual innuendos, the shit just started getting a little too weird for me, man. And I started to hear myself. It started bothering me. You know, I don't mind reading about NF and gang books and shit like that, but too much shit about pubic hairs and uh, old ladies and all this old crazy shit. I just wasn't feeling it, bro. I tried to put my personal feelings aside, for those people that wanted to hear the rest of the book, and try not to let it become an issue. But it just eventually it just pissed me off, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But that's why, Fox. Why is it that it's always the brown communities that are the first to get gentrified? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we're the one of the biggest threats. They're terrified of the brown man. What ended up happening to white boy Rob? Oh man, the one that didn't want to. Oh, Rob from Ukiah. He ended up pleading guilty to possession for sale that he didn't want to plead to, and he ended up having to plead to that in the end anyway. As far as anything else, nothing happened to him. I didn't go after him or nothing like that. It was a waste of time. That's how I looked at it. I knew if I went after him, it would be all bad. For one, it would be obvious that it was me. Everybody knew that, I was upset with them. So I just let it go. When I won on that 995, I got the hell up out of there, man. Took my little violation, got on, and never looked back. But yeah. What's up, Everlasting Base? It's crazy how all y'all from the valley to the bay know each other. It's a small world, homeboy. When you're out there running different people, you don't forget those circles, man. Just listen to your latest Curb Talk video. Those videos help me with my own things I'm going through. Thank you for help. And again, man, I appreciate it. BSRR34. Like I said earlier, man, a lot of people have been commenting on that video. And again, honestly, I didn't really think much of it. That video, it was a quick video that I dropped, but I'm glad a lot of people, I'm glad it resonated with a lot of people. And again, I think it's just because of the issues I talked about that a lot of people were able to relate to it. Joey Cakes, yeah. The addiction and the family situation and those relationships. But that's what it's all about, man. Box, when you were on, what was your outlook on the future of the movement? What was my outlook on the future of the movement? I don't know. I'll keep it real, man. I knew that from like 94, I knew we were going in the wrong direction. It wasn't gonna, it was never gonna be to the point where it was gonna affect my resolve. I continued to do what I had to do. And for years, I still continued to push, even though I seen things that bothered me. And even though I felt like the organization was headed in the wrong direction. But, that's just my personal outlook. I knew that we were going to do a lot more self-destruct, before we ended up turning the corner, man. And all the things that were going on with the disbandment of the NR, with, a lot of the self cannibalizing that was going on within the whole movement. You had NR members going after Norteños. You had NF members going after the rogue NR members. You had a lot of people just discouraged and walking away. A lot of people, a lot of killings that of some highly respected leaders that caused a lot of more conflict. I don't know. My outlook was there was just a lot of shit going on, man. At one point in time, I thought things were gonna get real bad. You know, not only because of all that, but then Operation Black Widow, then the power struggle. When that all started to, you know, kind of go into effect, man. No disrespect to other people, but it seems like Raza take really good care of their community, especially the paisas that buy houses and pimp out their house and yards. Yeah, yeah, I would agree with that. Joey Cakes. Boxer had the state and the feds factions mend their fences. Oh, that's another thing. So, as far as the state and the feds, let me tell you guys, there is so four more people pled out in that case. Four more people pled out. So there's only three. There's only three that are still left holding out. And the only reason why they're holding out is because of the inevitable. They don't want to go to federal prison. That's their whole purpose for holding out. But either way, four more people pled out. They pled out to long federal prison sentences. So, you know, they're saying that there's only like three people left. I would bet I know what three people those are. And I'll confirm before, you know, I tell you guys either way, but I would bet it's probably Chuco, Conejo, and TC. But I'll look into it and find out, let you guys know. Have you ever done time or been part of the gang life in other states other than California? No, sir. Whatever happened to the boxing match? It never happened, bro. It never happened. Sound Wolf. Remember at Walgreens on 16th, you cut them. They closed it down because everyone gaffling and running. Yeah, I remember. I sure do. Yes, sir. What was your ultimate goal when you were still an active member of the O as far as status and things of that nature? What was my ultimate goal? I was trying to make a fucking grip of money up, Palmetto, straight up. And I mean, I was well within my means, but aside from making money for the NF, I was trying to make some fucking money for myself too. Um, I was out there running for them, doing everything that I had to do, and was sending that money back. But I was really trying to stack, bro, and get to the point to where I was able to invest in several legitimate businesses, and I was just gonna just try to bubble from there. But it didn't happen. Talk about the aliens and the ghosts. Can't do it. I got a gag order, bro. Saludos, Skins 202. AC Barra. Any news what Boxer Enriquez is up to since they killed his? Nah. I'm not gonna fucking insult you guys' intelligence and tell you guys, hey, the homies reached out to me, and you know, I got some information, and Nah, man, I don't know. It's anybody's guess, bro. You know, it's anybody's guess what he's doing. That guy's under, he is under serious lock and key. Anybody that claims that they know what's going on, or they heard from somebody else, or they heard from this guy and heard from that guy, they got some way of knowing that they're in the know. They're full of shit, straight up. They don't know. And if they do, there's something seriously wrong. Because that dude is got some serious concerns when it comes to his protection. So he's not gonna be, you know, not gonna be putting himself in situations where average YouTube motherfucker is gonna know what's going on with him. Like, come on, you guys, man. Some of you guys know what's up, man. I've been good, Toker 510. You know what's up, man. Just doing my thizzle, man. My thug dizzle. What's up, AC, a bar, yo boxer? Any news on? Okay, I just answered that. UNF members trip on sureños like norteños do. Not supposed to, because NF members are not supposed to, they're not supposed to promote that gangbang mentality. But it's hard to leave a lot of those old habits. So sometimes they do. What do you do for a living nowadays? There's different things I get into. I try to reach out to the at risk youth. That's one thing that I try to get into. Sometimes I still into the truck driving thing when I get a call for just doing some local work. Other than that, I just take it slow, man, slow and easy. I'll do this right here to pass the time. Sometimes, other than that, I'm living somewhat of the retired life. Got any wild ass Vegas stories? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know that Billy 209. A box he ran with a lot of guys out there in San Jose. I'm born and raised out there in the East. My time was when Silent was out running things. When I heard you were sent out there to San Jose. Yeah. Players Club, which hold on before I get to that. So Johnny Walker says, "Hey, Box, he ran with a lot of guys out there in Soho. I'm born and raised out there in the East. My time was when Silent was out there running things. When I heard you were sent out there to San Jose, first time I heard that somebody out of town was running San Jose. Usually we would run our own jails. Yeah, hey, yeah. Sometimes, sometimes, no, it doesn't matter where you're from. Not when you're, when you're part of that organization, part of the NF. When there's C's that are out there from San Jose that can run that regiment, then they'll run it, But again, if you know a lot about my history, I was getting sent to different counties for the purpose of reestablishing regiments that had dispersed, and I was good at it. You know, I'm not saying that with any level of arrogance. Trust me, I wish I wouldn't have been, because every time I try to settle down and establish myself, I had to fucking load up another fucking U-Haul and move again to Salinas, San Jose, to fucking Ukiah. So, you know, it was just it's one of the things though, man. But usually, you know, that's how it goes though. Usually there's C's that are out there in San Jose that can run San Jose. At that time, there wasn't nobody out there, so, or anybody out there that they felt comfortable enough to go out there and put that regiment back together. So unfortunately, I got the honors. And that's what it was, man. Yeah, I seen that, Shannon. Whatever happened to Gato from San Jose? Is he still? I don't know what happened to. What is that fucking song that he made, man? Fucking No Mas. Yeah, I don't know. You're talking about Marquez. I didn't even know that cat was driving trucks, but crazy. Oh no, it was Santana, Bandana Santana, some crazy shit. Ghost Recon, what's up, man? YouTube bully. Does M take defectors more serious than NF? Supposed to. They're part of their. It's part of their reglas. You know, they're supposed to kill them on sight. You know, I don't think it's that the NF doesn't take them serious. I think that there's just, with a lot of the things that's going on right now, that's just goes to show that there's a level of desperation for numbers are thin, man. You know, so a lot of the guys that defected are being allowed to come back. Some of them. The game Goofy White Homie. This game Goofy White Homie and Rita try to tell me that agreement that I reached with someone from another county wasn't valid because only someone from Alameda County could nah, I don't know, you didn't entertain that shit. That don't mean that. It doesn't even sound right. That's not how it works. Lunches in San Jose. Something tells me you meant to say Lencho. Lunches in San Jose. Maybe I'm missing something. Why is there Sureños in the Bay, but not Norteños? Um, by design, man. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. You know, uh, a lot of it's got to do too with you know, Norteños are not able to just relocate and push out there to Southern California like that. There's too many Sureños out there. The hoods out there are too thick, and it's that's just something that it's just not going to happen like that. You know, that's part of it. Part of it is leadership. What's leadership doing? What leadership wasn't doing, and you know what we allowed to happen over the years. And I don't say that in a disrespectful way towards It's not like I'm saying to the South Side, well, we let you come over here, so that's why you guys were able to do it. But I mean, that's kind of, we were fixated on trying to make money, because that's what leadership wanted us to do. And you know, at some point, while we're over here focused on making money, generating money, and focused on the things that were happening in the street regiments, meanwhile, you know, we're getting, they started moving in, they started infiltrating, and that, I mean, that's what happens. So yeah, that's the only thing I can really say about that, man. You know. Luncho from San Jose. I'm surprised on all you guys in the regiment. A lot of them flip, man. It's a shock to me. I grew up with a lot. I'm surprised on all the guys in the regiment. A lot of them flip. What are you, Johnny Walker? You're surprised that a lot of them flipped. Is that what you're saying? It's a shock to me. Um, if that's what you're saying, I don't know why it surprises you. It doesn't surprise me. It's the same thing that you know, I've been doing time since the 80s, and it's the same thing that's been happening since then. The same thing is happening now. It just don't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. So many people are walking away or dropping out that none of it surprised me. But I don't know, maybe you've seen so much of it, and you only seen so much of it. That's why it surprised you. But you'd be surprised, man, that people are thinking more about self-preservation when they get fucking caught up than all this, you know, all this crazy talk about how they're real ones, and they're, okay, okay, it is what it is, man. These upcoming or active raffles, yeah, there's raffle going on right now. These shoes right here, these Jordans, these are the next pair to go right here. They're the Cardinals, the retros, the Cardinals. Cardinal Reds. So that raffle it's active right now. Wait another week or two, and we'll do it. So it's the same thing. $3 a buy-in, unlimited amount of tickets. They're size 13s. But if you don't wear 13s and you win the raffle, just let me know what size you are, and I will send you whatever size shoes you wear. So that's how it works. Yeah, most definitely. Joaquin Stanislaw. Yeah, it's all good, man. You know, I was thinking about raffling off some coins, man, to some of you guys. Raffling them off or auctioning them off. I got some coins. But like for those of you that are 49er fans, I got a Joe Montana silver dollar. I think I got a Steve Young silver dollar. Real silver in the case. They're nice, man. They're collector's editions, but we'll see. Shout out to Oregon. Yeah, it's all good, Alex T, man. It is what it is, man. You know, that's right, Vincent Saldana. I appreciate it. You worked for Walden House? Oh my God. So Vincent Saldana, then that Walden House, well, Walden House is a little bit more mild than Delancey Street, but Walden House is they're they're synonym based. They're a synonym based program. They believe in that in your face attack therapy type of rehabilitation. That's a pretty successful program out there in San Francisco, Walden House. Adolescent, and then you got the co-ed adult program. Cam 23, what's up, man? My boy went to Walden House. Isn't it on Haight Street? Yes, it is. They had the juvenile. The juvenile house used to be on Haight. I think, matter of fact, they both are. Yeah, they both are. They're both on Haight Street. And I ain't scared, man. Shout out to the 49ers, man. It's all good. Oh boy said, "Hey Box, I ain't never seen you with the hat on, man. Is your head too big for a hat?" Nah, bro, I got a whole collection of baseball caps, man. I'm just not the type of cat that's gonna fucking wear a baseball cap inside my house. Try to look cool on YouTube. I throw a beanie on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't too. It ain't It ain't lopsided. It ain't too big. I can rock a baseball cat on me. So what's your take? What's your take on the foster care system? And do you think it really works for children or youth that have to go through that? Shit, that's another good topic right there. I could probably run something on Curb Talk about that. Foster care, I think it's definitely a good thing. But it depends. I went through foster care and I went through homes that weren't. They weren't. I didn't get physically. I didn't get sexually abused or nothing like that. I didn't have to go through nothing like that, like a lot of kids go through. But I went through the physical abuse and the mental abuse, where I was made to feel like the. Now I wasn't the biological kid, obvious, but they had biological kids, and I was made to feel like everything a kid wasn't supposed to be, wasn't supposed to be like. I was made to feel like I was just the the, the piece of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's good foster parents that are in it to because they really want to take in a kid and save them. But there's bad bad foster homes as well, man. I've seen a lot of bad shit. So it just depends. Yeah, I had a that was living in a halfway home, and he was fighting people every day. I tripped out when I heard that. The stuff done. The staff don't care either. Yeah. Box, what would you rather do for a living? Work with at-risk youth or work with substance abuse? What job is harder? What job is more rewarding? I think shit. Be coming out with some crazy questions, boy. Um Rewarding, I think, is working with the at-risk youth. What job's harder? Again, I think is working with the at-risk youth. You know how kids are. They got all the answers. they know everything. They're smarter than everybody else. They got it all figured out. They're different. You know what I mean? You can't, I mean, it's hard. You got to really be hands-on and really with some of these kids, man, just be like just constant, be a mentor to them in order to help them change, man. Like seriously hands-on. Substance abuse, it's rewarding too, man. It helps see somebody come from that lifestyle and be able to maintain some sobriety for years. It's a good thing, man. I've seen people that like 10 years they're clean now, and you would have never even knew that they were strung out at one time or that they were dope fiends, and the transformations are just crazy. I don't know, man. I'd probably rather work with kids though, just because it's a challenge, and I think it's you know, it's more rewarding to see that change, to save a kid, save a life. Do I still have my drone? No, there's somebody that's shit. Look up. There's somebody that's real close by you that is the new proud owner of that drone. I'm not gonna give them up. All you gotta do is just, so true what you say about these kids, man. Yeah, definitely. You guys, I'm gonna probably stay on there for about another 5-10 minutes, and I'm gonna skedaddle so I can jump on a video. Curb talk, inner demons, a war story, something. Otherwise, I ain't gonna get shit done. Plus, I need to get some profiles done for you guys too, man. Lazo, por favor, can you do a spill on Kelly Valle? Kelly Valle. Who the hell is that? I'll check that out, homeboy. Hopefully the Air Force don't shoot it down. Yeah, real talk. One of those air balloons. I got transferred. I got transferred to Walden House on Hillside. After ISU walked me off FUR. You got your Inner Demons, War Stories, Curb Talk, Game Time profiles, your second book, etc., etc. Let's go, Box. Yeah, I gotta kick off that Game Time too, Everlasting Base. I ain't let that one go yet either. Plus, I got the gym thing. I gotta jump on that gym, the workout videos. The cooking video. Oh, so I was showing you guys a minute ago. So fucking big figures. You a fool, boy. I just seen that, man. Nah, I don't do gizmo like that, boy. Uh, so what did I say? I made some flautas. So after I made the masa like that, right? Made the masa. I got some grease like that. Got your meat in the masa. Then I flattened them out like you do tortillas, right? And I made these little, let's see, like this. So that's all you got to do. I don't know what you call them. I call them flautas. I don't care if they ain't flautas. That's what I'm calling them. That's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to. But that's all I did. I took the masa, flattened it like I was gonna make a corn tortilla, and then took the parchment paper so that I could form it. And I got some meat, some carne asada, put that in there. Took a big, nice, healthy handful of some queso, threw that on top. Took the parchment paper so I could use it to kind of fold it in half, and then I pinched off the side. What's it called? An empanada. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call them empanadas in. All right, we're gonna change that name from what I call them before. I forgot already. But we're gonna call them empanadas. So that's what I did, man. I pinched off the sides and then threw them in the oil. The motherfuckers was bomb. They're good. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not used to eating food that's cooked and saturated in grease like that. You know what I mean? As soon as I ate one of those, I felt the difference. It's got a lot of oil in it, but they're bomb. They're good, man. The meat, I think I got another. So that's what they look like when they were done, right? And then you had boy, yeah. the the cheese all melted, placing an order for a dozen. Yeah, man. They were good. Trust me, they were good. Of course, there was onions and cilantro inside the carne asada, some Mexican rice. How did they come out, Boxer? I bet you did. Man, them motherfuckers was bomb, homeboy. They're greasy, bomb bizzle. They're good, homie. Straight up, they were good. If you guys ever try, I'm gonna make a video out of these. It's just a short video. It's how I did it. Might even be like a short, man. But it really makes a big difference in what kind of masa that you use. You got to get that that Mexican brand, that masa. It makes a difference with that and the kind of queso that you use. You want to use that. There's a certain kind. It's the big, soft pieces that are grated already. I forget. I don't remember the name, but when I put this video together, I'll put it in there. But those make a big difference. Maseca. You know what? I think you might be right. But I'm gonna create something or like a little video step by step process of how I did this. It was bomb. Oh, here's another one you guys already seen this one though. I put that on the video already on my short. Let it whip. Those are the nachos right there. So let me close this up on this note right here. Since you mentioned barbecue and everlasting base, what you want to do, here's some advice right here, man. If you like into barbecuing, get one of these right there. Fuck you go, man. Boom. J-A. Here we go. See that? It's a Ninja wood fire grill. I'm telling you guys, man. You get it offline on Amazon for like almost 400, or you can get it through Walmart for like about 320, about 330 right now. But these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, if you guys are serious barbecuers, that takes those wood chips, the pellets. It's like it has a little small the technology that they got now for those things are crazy, man. But they make when it comes to barbecuing, they make your meat come out like it's almost unfair. It takes barbecuing to another level. Seriously though, instead of getting them big bulky ass barbecuers, get something like that. Look into it, check it out, Google it, or go on YouTube and plug it in. It's called the Ninja wood fire barbecue grill, outdoor grill, Ninja wood fire outdoor grill. But you see the shit that it does. It's an air fryer, it's a dehydrator, it's a smoker. It's got like it's got everything, man. But you won't be want a Traeger, or I'll check those out too. Yeah, those are good too, man. But these right here, they're compact, they're small, and Ninja, man, Ninja's crazy. Box, you don't have to say Ninja. You're among friends. I say that whether or not I'm among friends or not, boy. You know how I do it, man. Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, you guys. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I'm gonna work on some content right now. So what is it, man? What do you guys want me to knock out? A war story, a inner demons, a curb talk, or a cooking video, or game time? Somebody give me an idea. Or nothing. A war story. I got one for a war story. Lancho story. I can't seem to get away from that dude. Unfortunately. War story. 2 war stories of curb talk. 2 and 2. Come on, somebody break the tie. It's all good, homie. It's all good. Lancho stories would be good series. All the Lancho in one spot. Yeah, that's giving them too much shine though, man. Fucking dude. Curb talk again, all the above, curb talk, war story, and inner demons, a hat trick. Thanks for spending time with Chop Shit, man. Thank you guys for spending time with me. You know, you guys are tapping in, man. You guys are the ones that deserve all the credit, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys know how we do. We family, man. And the second book, yeah, you know what? A lot of people been asking me about that, the second book, and I know I've been saying I'm gonna try to get it done. I've been devoting time to it, so I'm gonna get it done. I've been doing it in the cuts, man. So don't be surprised if I just creep up on you guys and tell you, hey, I finished it. It's getting printed now. So I'm gonna try to make it happen soon. 87 Sigs. I watched that NF Gangland. I swear I heard that story before in the book. Which one? What story's that, homie? Chef Boy RB. Most influential family owner that inspired you. MC. Mike Eo from Salinas. Box, is it wrong that I've never met Lencho? But if life's circumstances put him in my path, I would gladly put foot in his ass. Hell yeah. You probably run into him though and be like, this is the fucking dude that I've been hearing about? Nah, hell nah. Like you'd be disappointed, bro. Straight up. Seemed like the dude was reading your book saying it was his story. Oh man, I'm not surprised. Trust me, I have that problem all the time, 87 Sigs. You know what I mean? That's why I don't watch YouTube. I get pissed off, literally. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it is what it is, man. Anyways, you guys, again, thank you for tapping in. Since I can't get no definitive answer, maybe I'll just try a hat trick. See what I come up with. Try to put one out on each one. But let me get to it, man, so I can get something out to you guys. All right, man. You be safe too, my boy Oscar. What up, man? Great work. I said my Chicago, Illinois. Man, shout out to Chicago, man. Visa. That's right. Shout out to Visa. All you guys that tapped in, man. I appreciate it. You guys that are new to the channel, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in as well. Stay tapped in, man. Have a good rest of your day too, Tony. Andy Cub. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. All right, Alex T, Nick Salas. I sent mines too from the motherfucking Hanford. Shout out to Hanford Tokes. Tokes at G-Side Midwest. Lux SGV. The book essay to Master Hefe. Show you something, bro. Let me show you something, home on. Ordering it right now, bro. Lux SGV. Add to cart. Check out. That motherfucker will be here tomorrow. Lux, it will be here tomorrow. Place your order. See that? I just ordered it, bro. So hopefully there's no issues with copyright, man. But I'll get it. I'll read it. You know, I already had that. I had that in mind. I needed that reminder right there, bro. Talk about the legitimate jobs you've had and how it went. Being a felon, you might have some good tips for those fresh out. You know what? That's a good idea. That's what I needed right there. Um, that's a good curb talk right there. That kind of ties into that last one. Legitimate jobs. Yep. So that's curb talk right there, TT. So I'm gonna get on that too. Thanks for the vids. Have a good one, Box. All right, you guys. For real, I'm gone, man. Let me get into these videos so I can get this stuff out to you guys. If I get it out, if I can get it done relatively soon, I can get it out by tonight. So you guys enjoy your night. Um, probably won't be back on tomorrow unless something comes about. So if not, enjoy your weekend, and at some point maybe I'll tap in during the weekend. But you guys have a good night, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. It's your boy B, man. I send mines to everybody, and I'm out. Maybe speak a little extra on trucking. You being one, and I'm one also. Yeah, I got you. If you can hear me, I got you, bro.